Hello and welcome to Ember Fables Dragon Gems Rising. We are going to roll into some interesting action here, at least ideally. The party could continue to have a conference well into the next few days. Never underestimate them. And with that said, we'll go ahead and go around, say who we are, who we're playing, how we're feeling. Rachel, we'll go ahead and kick off with you.
Okay. I'm Rachel Markley playing Pearl Greenholm. I feel like Pearl's happy as a clam. This is she's okay, maybe not happy as a clam. Well rested. I'm just very curious to find out more of what Harmon knows.
Alright. Alex Markley playing Norren Gilgathal. And Norren is resting more deeply than he has in a long time, and he's dreaming of feasting on unicorn.
Yes.
Amazing dreams, full of good food and
Rethinking all my life choices.
It does actually, anyone who ate unicorn meat has some very pleasant dreams.
Aww.
Rainbows, butterflies, unicorn meat. Yeah.
Lovely. Hannah Markley playing Renya, and I'm feeling very torn in general and in game. Lots of mixed feelings happening, and I don't know if Renya wants to hightail it home or never go back. We'll see.
Craig playing Shadow. Craig's feeling great. This was a lot of fun. Shadow, on the other hand, is pretty uncomfy. Pretty uncomfy.
And you can give me that Constitution saving throw.
Oh, yes. That's a 10.
Meets it, beats it.
Yes.
Not exhausted.
My name is Caleb. I'm playing Jaren. And Jaren has experienced a lot of betrayal and with just information not given and a lot of withholding for, let's just say, all of his life at this point now. And it's continuing, and it's not. It is very uncomfy. So he's a little upset. He's a little angry. He's a little surprised.
I'm Brianna, and I'm playing Lyriel. Lyriel is confused. She feels like, she met these people and they're a party and they're friends, and then she's come to find out that they've just all been lying to each other this whole time. And she's not quite sure she wants to continue being mixed up with these people. But yeah.
It's just the Real Housewives of Sarabia.
Oh wow, that would get spicy.
Janet.
The night passes uneventfully. The fox that is just fire all around it, but like not burning things, has been frolicking about and occasionally perching on Shadow's head, and just wandering all around the yard and around the house. And then, it's everyone feels that they've gotten a long rest.
Could I have slipped out in the night and gone and asked Jaren if I could identify the loot that he found in the temple?
Yeah, sure. How does that look
Jaren!
like he's sleeping?
Oh.
Gonna wake me up?
No. I'm just gonna sit there and hold on to his loot for 10 minutes while he's sleeping.
That's reinforcing the trust issues. Hardcore.
Next in the morning. Information for you.
Awesome.
Pearl.
Yeah, you managed to do that.
Shadow would have seen this because Shadow was awake.
Pearl, what are you doing?
I'm just checking. Because did we check the other one? I feel like we got it from this weird lizard temple. I just want to make sure it's fine before he sleeps with it.
That checks out.
It's a loot.
It's not magical?
It's a plain old-fashioned...
I'm going to bed!
A plain old-fashioned loot, just
Night.
casually hanging out in the Ablations chamber.
the Appalachians chamber.
The Appalations.
Not Appalachian.
Chamber.
Oh, gosh.
Lovely.
Gabe, follow-up question. Do I see anything else at night, or is it just Just calm.
Yeah, nothing. The river is washing by, and nothing else is happening, actually.
Perfect. I'm gonna roll some hit dice real quick, huh?
Everyone else wakes up, and you hear Harmon humming from the kitchen. He is concocting some wonderful breakfast. It smells delicious. On point.
Can I be in there with like a little apron?
Yes,
like,
yeah.
helping him.
Oh, can you pass me the rucksack, please?
Oh, where did you get?
Don't ask questions. And yeah, does everyone filter in for breakfast?
Yeah,
Sure.
that smells. Yeah.
Can I ask a technical question real quick? Because
Yeah.
I'm a silly goose.
Yeah.
When I roll my hit dice, do I just take that number, or do I add my dex mod?
Just
For
would,
a short rest.
You would add your Constitution modifier, right? Is that correct, or is it just?
Oh yeah,
the
why did I
number?
say dex? I meant con. Sorry.
I kind of, for some reason, I thought it was you didn't add the
I thought
con.
it was
Yeah.
just your dice.
That's what I thought too. I just was doubting myself because I have
The
messed
other
up
day,
HP
though,
stuff.
yeah, it's.
So I'll just do it without.
Let's do it without, and we'll check in on that later.
Perfecto. Thank you. Very well.
Shadow, good morning.
Morning.
How are you feeling? You look a little
Fantastic.
ragged.
Shadow, do you need any?
Extra boost,
Yeah.
friends?
Coffee?
Coffee would be
I
great.
meant more of like the magical healing if you didn't sleep
Good stuff.
and recover all night.
I have eggs, rock egg. You like?
I could use a little more.
Norren is sitting down at the table and just
I've got.
Yeah. I'm also all in for this breakfast.
high five, Jaren.
If you
Breakfast
have-
buddies.
Thank you so much.
It's got coffee and eggs.
What did you?
I really wish it's
Yeah.
unicorn
Healing
steak and
potions.
A
eggs.
standard healing
Oh yeah,
potion?
yeah.
Unicorn
Unicorn
steak
makes
and
it
eggs.
in the
That's
yeah.
what I want.
Absolutely.
2d4 plus
No, I think. Oh gosh, I never wrote down.
2. It should be 2d4 plus 2.
Right, but
Yeah,
I
but
don't know if I
there's
have a
unicorn for
common
breakfast.
or if I had a greater.
I thought you had a greater.
I think it was greater. So 4d4 plus 4.
Plus 4.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
I don't need that much.
Then how
You
about
don't?
I give you one of my
Yeah,
lower
okay,
ends?
Okay.
Also, anyone eating more of the
2d4 you said?
unicorn steak is, or you can roll a d6 healing.
Yeah,
Well,
no.
what if I mean? Does that mean
Right.
temporary hit points for those of us who healed up all night?
No, I mean,
Oh.
no.
Okay, I thought I'd ask.
You just feel
Add a 2d2 plus 2.
2d4.
I had the most marvelous dreams last night.
Really? So
Yes.
did I. Yeah. What did you dream of?
I dreamed of.
Do you want
I
some
dreamed
unicorn
of
steak?
meat
Yes.
and
No, that was a part of mine.
just a land that was full of good things.
Yes.
Wonder.
Captain,
Yes.
have you ever known a land full of good things and wonder? And have you actually ever experienced wonder or joy?
No.
This
Which
is a
why this
dream.
dream was so remarkable.
What? You've not known him as long as I do. I've never seen the man smile.
He's smiling right now. He's eating
That's
this.
what I'm saying.
This unicorn
to his heart is
meat
food,
is
Renya.
amazing. I mean,
gonna, like,
I had a
grab my
wonderful
plate.
dream.
And sit next to Renya and be like, "What do you see in this guy?"
He's my bodyguard.
Right, but like, you kind of wish it was more than that.
I
mean, I wish-
And I don't see it.
Do I wish we were friends and he would call me by more than my lady? Absolutely.
Can you guys roll stealth
Friends
checks?
with certain benefits, maybe.
Wow.
Roll what?
Stealth check for actually having a conversation on the
One.
side no one's hearing.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
Am I rolling stealth as well?
Yeah.
Can I roll to hear it?
16.
You can roll a perception check.
Yeah, just because I'm specifically like game wise, I'm imagining I'm super on edge. So,
Yeah, I'm too into this food to care.
ooh, heck yeah, that's a 22.
So you
Shadow.
hear her ask if I have a crush on Norren, is what you hear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm like super paranoid right now.
Yeah.
So he's like,
So, We can start as early as you like. I mean, I got the boat ready last night, provisioned and all that.
No, can we say that we filled the whole party in on that conversation we had with him?
Yeah.
Because only a couple of us were on the patio, I think.
Sure.
So can we just say before I went to bed, I filled everyone in. There's the boat, a 4 to 5 day journey, a library that Renya is set on going to because of the dragon and gem information.
What, do you need... I mean, I know a little bit about the dragon gems. I guess I could tell you some more if you'd like.
I mean...
Yes.
We need as much information as we can get.
Yes. So... now you have to promise me that you're not going to use the gems in a, self-centered, I'm going to allow for the destruction of all of Javros' way.
What's really funny to me about that is that doesn't really feel self-serving, actually. Like, how would I benefit from all of civilization being gone?
People say those things, and then history proves they keep doing the opposite.
Well, that's fair.
It's almost like self-centeredness leads to destruction, sort of.
How weird.
Are you mocking him, Shadow?
100%.
I'm gonna take out my notebook.
I promise not to.
Yes.
I'm chewing like I've no interest in using it for anything at all. Actually.
All right.
I'm interested in getting people out of it.
Oh, okay. Yes, that is a good one. So there are 6 gems. There were 3 made by the Tornadere side of things, and 3 made by Mutis and Harald, the dragon. So there's Darfos. It's sort of like, well, I'll just go through them. Darfos, Devoured, and Pyroruby. Those were the 3. I don't like using these terms, but evil gems. They were on Tornadere's side. And then the End and Cryofire and the Guide. Those were the 3 made by the good dragons.
To capture the, quote, bad dragons.
Yes, to deal with them. And
then they accidentally locked themselves in, correct?
Well, the End is a very volatile stone.
Yes.
And, it's not, I mean, mostly Harat was the one who made the gems. And, he's missing in action, so he's one of the ones that could still be alive. I assume alive. When I don't know a dragon is dead, always assume alive.
So aside from him and obviously Mutis, are you under the impression the rest are either dead or in the gems?
Oh no, they're not all in the gems.
Well,
only a few.
What is the point of the gems? Okay, so who's in the gems, and do you know which ones they're in?
I mean, as far as we were able to come up with, the working theory was that Mutis and Tornadere, in that climax, they ended up in the End, and it basically Mutis got what he wanted, but it cost him.
Does the name Slvatto
So
mean?
I'm sorry. Mutis was willing to sacrifice himself to protect
I don't think he meant to.
Javros from Tornadere?
It was kind of personal for him. Flentos had been murdered. Mutis and Flentos are twins.
Mutis's twin was murdered.
Yes.
By
Tornadere.
Got it.
It kicked off. It was the inciting incident, if you will, of all of the conflict.
How long have you been around?
Myself? How old am I?
Yes.
Are you asking? What? How old are you, elf?
Young enough to not have any of this information.
Well, at certain levels, druids, I mean, we stop aging, so...
What he's saying is don't pick a fight.
Just asking. Did you witness these events personally?
No, I did not witness these events personally. I am 70 years old.
Oh.
Only?
Your order must
Yes.
Yeah, you look terrible for your age.
Yes, have
What is
some more
wrong with
eggs.
you?
Please.
No,
Thank you.
no eggs.
Your order must keep excellent records.
We do. We keep them all. We keep the records.
I would like to step away from the party and scry on Slvatto, please.
Go ahead.
I
He has to roll something.
do it.
Are you like? Did you
I'm
go
using
upstairs?
I
Go into the
just
study?
I just step away. Like if everyone's kind of outside and he's. I mean,
No, we're all in the dining room.
great.
Eating.
Okay, I step outside
Mm-hmm.
and I use my scrying mirror,
Yeah.
and I think he has to make. What is it against? Is it my spell DC save DC? I never got an item card for it. Is it my spell save DC that he has to make a con against, or do I just scry on him and then he
Scrying
has to
just
make
happens.
a perception?
Scrying just happened.
There's a whole thing. Yeah. Okay. So I.
There's
It's okay to
the
scry.
person being scried on has to make some sort of save against it.
Well, against knowing whether
I think
or
no.
not
I think
to
it's
be-
just whether knowing it's there, and then if they wanted to try to dispel it, they could. But they don't get to
I don't think they know it's there, but they can.
pause.
Where's
It's gonna be one of those pauses, Hannah.
Probably not, because Hannah said pause. Hurry up, somebody else say pause, and Gabe will do it. Pause. Okay, well that has to be.
The target must make a wisdom saving throw, which is modified by how well you know the target and the sort of physical connection you have to it. If the target knows you're casting the spell, it can fail the saving throw voluntarily if it wants to be observed. So, are you familiar firsthand or secondhand knowledge of the person?
I met him personally. He would have been in the castle with us.
So, firsthand or familiar? You know him well, or you met him?
Firsthand.
So it's a 0 modifier. And then, what is your connection to them that you're using as a, like,
My personal knowledge of his existence and my hatred for his guts.
that's not on you. So. However Gabe wants to use it. The only things it gives you are likeness or picture, possession or garment, body part. So like a lock of hair, fingernail.
I thought that was on Scry on. Yeah, okay.
That might be
On
because
things
that's
that
you
don't
need the
know.
focus.
Yeah.
What was your saving throw?
My spell
That had to
DC?
be probably higher than a 10.
Yeah, it is. It's a 15.
Mm-hmm.
What is my buddy Slvatto up to?
So you step outside and you're on the patio and you pull out your mirror and you're looking deeply into it. And the surface just waves and changes and you see rocks and this hall and there's ice. There's ice everywhere. And there's like, it's snowing, but there's no sunlight. And you see standing on a dais in front of a throne, Slvatto, only he looks so different in some ways. And there's this glow about him, and everything is like in shades of blue, and there's definitely like, I mean, his breath is coming out in clouds, and he's standing there before the throne, and he just grabs it and wrenches it off the dais and throws it down, and it just goes tumbling down into the depths. And there's actually a stair behind the throne, and he's going down into that. And then the image shears away. I don't know if I made it clear. He's glowing blue.
Yeah, you
What?
did. I kind of thought he'd just be like at camp cooking food or something.
Sitting on the toilet.
There's a fox that's on fire peering over your shoulder.
Hi.
He was sitting on the railing beside
Huh.
you.
Hello, very little friend. Did I recognize the place at all? The throne room? Do I have any? Were there any symbolism? Any?
Roll history for me.
What was that?
Is everything okay? I looked away. What happened?
History just rolled Hannah.
She
She picked up the dice and
It
threw it into her
attacked you.
face, bro.
Are you all right?
It was like if you had gone like that or something. What was that?
Renya from herself.
This thing is like a pound. Also, I just want you to know. What were you doing?
I just went to pick it up.
It slipped out
So
of her
you just
hand.
threw it at yourself.
I have dysfunctional hands, and now I think my nose is broken.
Oh no.
And I just took psychic tank.
Not it.
I can't wait to watch that in slow.
That's one for the blooper reel.
Oh dear.
No, that should actually be like the
In the
opening.
episode.
Next week on Ember Fails. Okay, what am I doing again?
History.
I feel three check.
Oh gosh,
Like next
guys.
month on Ember Faith.
That was beautiful.
Wow.
It was,
That was something.
15?
So, what Renya knows here is that in ancient Silveran myths, there are like the nation was two nations before it became one, and the southern portion of the White Peaks, the White Mountains, there was ruled by the nation that ended up getting usurped into what is now Silveran from the Silveran northern side. But, you know, their throne room was never, like, it was rumored that it was under the mountains somewhere,
Okay.
and that's kind of what you're thinking
Okay.
is possible.
Pardon.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. The fox is sniffing your mirror.
I'm just like, stuff it back in my bag. And I rejoin the party. Okay.
So yeah, as I was saying, I mean, it should take maybe 4.5-5 days on the river, and we can make a pretty good time. I'm ready to leave whenever you are. Snuffit can look after the house for me.
Snuffit.
Who?
Snuffit.
Who's that?
Snuffit.
He's-
Is that its name?
Oh, no. What? Whose name? I don't know if you've met him.
Who's?
He's my butler.
Oh,
Oh, you have a butler.
Suddenly your accent changed with that word.
Oops. Sorry.
Butler.
Sorry.
So,
This is,
Where is he? Where is he around? Like,
he's in the hall closet.
oh,
He only comes out when I need him.
is he like an unseen servant?
No, he's an animated suit of armor.
Oh.
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's easier. You
no,
can see
he's
him.
asleep. Just leave him in the closet.
It's Harry Potter. He lives on the stairs.
I like things that are not alive to stay not alive.
Okay.
Well, should we be off and we can talk in the boat?
We can talk in the boat.
If we can talk in the boat.
Are you joining, Shadow?
Don't have much choice.
Let's talk in the boat.
Just kind of like grab your hand and be like, come on!
So, yeah.
How big is the boat?
Man, what kind of boat is
5 days on this boat. It better be like a legit ferry.
Do these pants make my boat look big? Sorry.
Yeah, it's, I mean, it's kind of about the size of this room. Just
Okay.
a little smaller than this half of the room that we're in. And it basically, so like 20 feet by, 15 feet-ish. It's a legit ferry, has sails, oars, all of that stuff. It looks a little beaten up. Hasn't seen the best of days, but yeah, Harmon will go ahead and usher you all on board. Go and take his place at the wheel and cast Gust of Wind. Sort of needlessly, because I mean we're going with the current and.
Just for flavor.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry.
Anyways, yeah, and it goes sailing along, and you guys quickly go into the darkness. Of course, you can all see, but it's just a very nondescript, like rock tunnel that has this river flowing through the middle of it. And yeah, would you guys like to talk on the boat?
I'm gonna pull Shadow aside.
Oh,
Below into the hold.
there's a below.
Yeah, there's a little below.
Nice.
Like
I mean,
cots
legit,
or,
you know,
Maybe just aside.
Oh, you don't want
You
to
know,
be below.
I'm just gonna come alongside him. You know.
Sure.
So, brother, how are you faring?
I'm here. I'm obviously not thrilled, but I unfortunately really have to go get more information about this other gem. I do want to distance ourselves from Harmon
Yeah.
and any of his allies, but
He's singing,
So-
by the way.
I'm still with you for this.
I have to say, I feel that we can really trust one another in that we recognize the danger of the artifact that our party is carrying, and that we sincerely want to find some way to contain the risks associated with it. And I have to say, there are so many parties that have different aims and different motivation, and you know, I can't say that I trust this man's party any more than you do, but at the same time, he's you know, shown us no ill will yet. I'm confident that we can respond appropriately if he does. I have to ask, do you know what your order means to do with the gem?
To be honest, no. I just know that their intent is not to use it, from my understanding, but rather to contain it. But really, I mean, so much of this is so out of my depth. I didn't expect any of this. I mean, this was my first mission, and I was just supposed to go on this sweet ship, which is awesome. I mean, we never really get out and travel and see, and then everything just happened so quickly, and I am in way over my head.
I hear you, and I have regrettably very deep wounds from personal experience with people that I trusted not being all that they seemed, and the fallout from that, the tragedy and the uncertainty and the second guessing. I just want you to know that from my perspective, I do trust you, even if we don't know whose side is on whose and for what aim or what intention. I think that our individual trust of one another can carry us through this situation.
That means so much to me, genuinely. This has been easily the most trying experience of my life, and going from a relatively comfortable life to now having almost died multiple times. I think your words carry a lot of wisdom, and I could certainly learn from you in many aspects. You're not just on the battlefield, but in general. You've lived lives more than me. So.
Now let's all sing! When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza. Come on!
We're not doing that, right? I imagine Shadow's sitting like at the edge of the back of the boat, just watching and just smoking his pipe.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to sit next to Shadow and start like scratching the back of his ear to see if he'll go to sleep because he needs to rest.
Oh, that's good.
And just see if he'll like chill out a little bit. What do you think, Sean?
Smoking catnip and
Yep.
I am. They bought me a giant bag of catnip. It's kind of racist, but
They is a strong word.
that's hilarious. Do I need to roll against that or anything?
I mean, I leave it up to you. I think that you probably would want to take a
Or
You're
just give in.
cat nap.
Yeah, he's exhausted, but he doesn't want to sleep.
I think you should roll Constitution.
Okay.
Yeah, do it.
What's the DC that I should beat? You think?
I'll give it to you.
Just do it.
Just
12.
tell you.
12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Wow.
Oh my god!
He's like
He's
Very
aggressively
stubborn.
awake.
But I do feel calmer.
Mhm.
Not tired, but calm.
Calm.
I'm gonna be hanging out with Harmon by the wheel.
Yes.
Your new
So-
BFF.
What?
Your new
BFF.
She's gonna leave
Yeah.
us to come live with this guy.
Maybe.
Just to like, yeah, I know.
Nah.
Runs away the circus.
So, Harmon,
Yeah.
you said you had a friend from the Sage Bog that helps you
Yes.
get information, or helps you with the stuff with the gem and
That
stuff.
is true. Yeah.
What's their name? Is that someone I would know from Granger?
You know, his name is Hedgegrow.
Oh, I don't think I know him.
He's a halfling who, he doesn't live in the bog. That would be dangerous given the hag that lives there. Yes, she's kind of, yeah. But, yeah, he ventures in.
She had information about the gem, though. Does she just get?
Do you know her?
I mean, I've spoken to her.
Oh, I see. Well,
Cedric also spoke to her
okay.
and got apparently it's some information about the gem.
Well, I mean, that's not surprising. She is a powerful lady, and I just don't run in those circles. I
Oh,
don't know very much about her.
well, it was gonna make me feel a little bit more secure if you were buddies with her, but that's fine.
No, I don't think anyone should be buddies with her.
That's fair.
That would be dangerous.
I love the eye contact with the camera. That would be dangerous.
Well, you know, lots of people do lots of dangerous things, like live in a tunnel underneath an evil lizard folk temple.
I guess pick your poison, you know? Although I didn't take anything that might have awakened the dead skeletons.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the skeletons came after you. I'm assuming you took some treasure from the temple?
Oh.
No.
I think it was our bard playing the flute. We just happened to actually
Yeah.
wake him up.
Loud.
I tend to be pretty noisy.
Somebody tripped over some stone.
I mean, if I'm not going to try and take the gem, guys, I'm not going to try and take anything else.
We found so much cool stuff.
Yes. Okay, a little bit. Yes.
The
yes.
temple has it's pretty untouched because
Do
of
you
those spiders. And
know the history of the temple. We found some really concerning.
Ablation's chamber.
oh, the place where you can turn into a dragonborn. Yes.
Oh,
That's what that's.
you should have gone in.
I sat on it.
I know we should have tried.
Oh wait, you sat on it?
Yeah, of course I sat on it. It
Well-
looked comfy.
Of course I sat on it.
As long as no one touched the pedestal while you were sitting on it, I'm sure you're fine.
Oh, I touched it separately.
Yes.
Can we
What
turn
would they have
around?
done if they had touched it at the same time?
Oh, you dodged a bullet there. Would have turned him into a dragonborn.
We were so
That would be
father
so
would have
much
been so
cooler than
proud.
you are right now.
No, I think your father
I agree, actually.
would have actually liked that more.
Can we turn around?
We're going with the current. We
No, I
don't
don't-
turn around.
Too little, too late. Think of it this way,
Sorry.
Jaren. I think it would have been much harder to play your instruments with
Claws.
claws.
Do you
That
think
is
your
true.
Uncle Dad would like you more or less as a dragonborn?
Well, he definitely
I'm
can't like him
trying-
less than he already does.
Trying not to think about that.
It's called Dunkle.
My uncle. No.
Oh, is this because of Stephen's racism?
Oh yes. Hardly. Yes. I'm glad it wasn't apparent.
If it wasn't
There's always
obvious,
such a-
if it wasn't obvious, Jaren is Well, he's half.
I'm so sorry.
Wow.
I really want you to know, Jaren.
What is your deal, dude?
I don't know, and
Wow.
I'm so very
Hey, look
sorry.
at these stalactite formations.
Yes. I think you're right. I
They're
think
very
you're right.
pretty.
Let's just
No, no,
leave
I think
those
it's
dumb
fantastic.
pureblood
Maybe
elves
a
on
serum
this
from
side, and us abominations on this side.
Well, I just want to keep stewing and help this conversation
No, but I'm
ends
drowned,
soon.
dark elf.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
I actually wanted to talk to you, Jaren. I know we spoke about this
Oh my.
some number of days ago.
As long as you don't call me a half
I
elf
never have.
in a very strange and
sorry.
degrading way, then we're
I
okay.
never would.
I'm
There's
very
a thing
sorry.
called
I'm
a
very
filter,
sorry.
and he just doesn't have it.
I think I've learned that by
really
now.
don't have a filter.
You can do better. I really can't. Believe in yourself. I asked you several days ago, you weren't interested, understandably, because things were especially tender, but if at any point you do want to check in on your mother, you're welcome to use my meal. If you wanted to see if she was okay. Just at any point, no pressure, the offer is there. I have offered that for Cedric as well. And I literally offered to you and you made a joke about having no parents. So, in a very Craig and Shadow-esque way. I just, no pressure. But you can get back to me anytime,
No, no.
Jaren.
No.
Should I check on
Thank
Cedric?
You know what?
Your mom.
I'm slightly curious at this point.
Some
Can I hold the ring?
some qualms with her
Don't.
now.
Captain,
Go with her.
why don't you guard the front of the
Yes, I'll look
She
out.
went along.
So you're gonna
Can I use the ring that he gave you, or do you have any of his personal items? I don't know him well. I've seen him,
I mean,
but do you have anything of his? I mean, the ring was his mother's, right? His family
I
heirloom.
don't think so. I mean, she was definitely still wearing hers. But I mean, he did have it at some point, I guess.
I'll just
I'm
put my hand in your
sure.
pocket and hold it.
Well, I can.
No, I sort of reach.
Oh my!
Just hold my hand, fine. Just hold my hand.
Just touch her. If she's his.
I don't think
Oh
that's
my
how.
gosh.
What do you mean by that?
Oh
Oh, it's a whole story.
Oh no!
But I wouldn't want to overshare.
Of course not.
Someone needs to check this dude.
All right, so you're
Fine,
spying.
that's fair.
You're
fine,
spying on
fine.
Cedric.
Yes. So same thing.
It's a -4 for the con mod, or whatever for him,
Mm-hmm.
if you needed it. I'm assuming, but
He doesn't know, but yeah, you scry on him.
Yeah.
Okay. So the mirror again. It's a very fancy looking mirror.
I
by
sit
the way.
next to Pearl so
Yeah.
she can see.
Yeah, and the surface undulates and rolls away. There's mist, and then you see Cedric actually being. He's lying there in what looks like sleep, and there's just white mist roiling around him, and then he's like being pulled and turns real thin, and then he comes back to himself, and he's suddenly lying in the grass there, and you see a dragon holding a gem, and you see some other figures back behind, and Mutis is scooping up Cedric and throwing those items that you remember, and he then turns and flies away, and you're watching Cedric and Mutis fly across Sarabia, and then it just blanks out.
Which items?
What?
You said items that we remember. Which items?
The items he gave you, the mirror.
So it just
bag.
repeated the.
Roll a intelligence check for me, please.
Both of us.
Yes, go ahead, because both of you are there, or you're giving him an advantage.
How good's your intelligence there, Pearl?
But 14. It's not my highest.
Okay, we'll roll separately. Mine's not any better. Ooh, 19.
Almost to 17. 7 plus.
You both come to the same realization that the mirror he gave you is 2 days behind.
Wait, the mirror he gave me is 2 days behind?
You're always scrying 2 days behind.
Time crap.
Snap.
Wait. Crap!
Huh?
Pearl!
Yeah!
Do you understand?
Yes!
Freaking 2 days!
I'm sorry, what's going on?
Norren has come over.
The mirror
Who is
only
yelling
shows
about
us
it?
2 days late.
The mirror.
The mirror.
What's
here?
mirror?
I'm angry that I just offered you to scry on your mother. Scry's 2 days late.
Oh, where did you get that? Sounds like a cursed item.
I cast identify on it!
You do?
Yes.
Yeah.
Norren, this would be a good time to tell you that you know how a couple days ago, like 2 days ago, I scryed on Slvatto, and I saw him with what was arguably probably a dragon gem. I just scryed on him this morning, which would have been 2 days ago, and he was definitely in some icy throne room chamber, and he was not normal looking. There was some kind of magical effect on him.
Which of the dragon gems do you think he has? Where is he?
I think he's in Silverin.
So he has the cryofire,
Yes,
the
Probably.
ice gem.
I would say that.
Are we just
Is he
openly
in the
sharing
ice
everything with this
gem?
man now?
Yes! We need answers! We need...
Wait, so what were you doing again? I'm sorry. I thought you were-
Identify?
Yeah. Identify. It is a scrying mirror. It has the charges that I specified to Hannah, and I think it's like 3, and it will
Yeah.
recharge daily on a D4. And it's 2 days behind.
Cool! Well, it's good to know that!
Which dragon is in that one again?
No, there's no dragon.
Oh, in the cryofire? There's no dragons in the cryofire. That's not a. There are two distinct kinds of gems. They're the ones that have worlds, extra dimensional space, and then there are the power gems that just bestow, exude, manipulate. The cryofire is very powerful and very cold.
So, what kind of power would it theoretically imbue the person who has it with?
Well, it's all theoretical because, we have not actually interacted with that one yet. We were planning on an expedition maybe later this year. We may have to speed that up. It's ice, and it's very ruthless. I have one of the dragons we have confirmation that they died because of it.
Correct.
Cool.
If I'm not mixing up the...
So
Dorian knows more
you're
on all
all
this.
aware. I believe very strongly that that gem has landed in the worst possible hands.
Wonderful.
Somebody who is a murderer, a liar, and a thief, and is happy to see kingdoms crumble. Just
That's pretty rough.
What
Yeah.
do you see him doing with it?
So several days ago, I just saw him have it. I thought it was, like, current. And then this morning, when I checked in on him... Ghosts! When I checked on him again, he was in this icy throne room, which I believe to be under the mountains in Silverin. There's lore about a kingdom that used to coexist with Silverin and was buried both in history and apparently the mountain. And he was in said throne room, glowing blue, and single-handedly ripped apart a throne of stone to discover a hidden stairway underneath. So he has.
This wasn't. It wasn't your country's throne room, though.
No, but it's a throne room in my country.
Interesting.
There was a civil war many years ago, and one of the other kingdoms kind of fell into myth and legend, and I presume that that's where he is. I don't know why he would be there, and I didn't know that there was anything there to begin with. I don't think we knew that there was this hidden throne room from this ancient civilization. But he has a gem, and he's clearly using it, which makes him an even bigger threat than he already was.
What are we supposed to do with that information?
I just wanted you to be aware. I don't think there's anything to do with it.
Not the next 5 days.
Are you... Could you let your aunt know? You've done that in the past.
I mean, I sent her a courier message. I have no way to communicate with her
Magically.
Don't look at me. I'm not druid.
We're not.
Could
you send Poe?
Poe?
Yeah.
I don't think Poe
Can he go that
Fly
far?
across the continent?
Not any faster than a courier. Well,
Yeah, but he could leave
As
now.
the crow flies.
but after a certain point, doesn't he not work? After
Minutes,
he's
kind of like-
I mean, no offense, Paul. I just mean you have to
Hold
be close to your master, mistress, maiden.
It doesn't say.
We found out.
Because we found out.
They were
Gabe.
distinct ideas. Yes.
Remind me. Yeah, they were two different ideas. I got jumbled. We found out that Slvatto was behind it. But we found that out on this trip. The queen has no idea still, right? I mean, he left. I'm confused as to the details.
As far as you're aware, what you were informed of and what the Royal House of Silverroom was putting out was that it was the activist group that was basically
Pure blood.
Pure blood Silverin group. So you don't have any reason to believe that she has any additional information other than that she would know the true story.
Okay.
Yeah.
She just might not know that there's like more threats in her midst than she's even aware of now.
I mean, Slvatto was thrown out.
Right.
We know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait. No, she didn't say that.
What?
Did you say why was Slvatto thrown out?
We got a metagame.
That is metagaming because I don't know if you said that out loud.
1d4 psychic damage.
Yeah. I mean, Slvatto's not in the Royal Guard anymore.
Of course not.
No.
The owlbears are playing in the back of the boat, by the way, with a coil of rope and some meat and stuff.
I'm playing with them with the rope. We have a weird relationship.
Yeah.
Wait, so why was Slvatto thrown out? What did he get caught on?
It's not really something I like to discuss.
What did he get caught on?
It was just dereliction of duty.
It was dereliction of duty, Pearl. Many of the gods were punished following the assassination. Some were removed of their posts completely. Others were demoted.
Like the captain.
Well,
Like
and Slvatto, I think,
the
actually
captain.
may have... Slvatto. Did I just say that wrong? It's not a dog, it's not... What? Anyways. At the risk of misremembering and doing it wrong, I thought we said that he just noped out, pieced out.
Yeah,
Like you never saw him again after.
that's right. We didn't throw
That's
him
what I
out.
thought.
Apologies.
But,
But
We
like
didn't
he
throw him
was
out. He
like
was-
well there were proceedings, like he was never found, so
Right.
the assumption was that he just had left his post or whatever. So
Right. So he was
Okay.
suspicious because he left before the investigation could be completed, but we've not seen him since.
And why do you say that he's a murderer? Who did he kill?
He was involved in the assassination of some of my aunt's family.
The one that the crown prince,
Yes, ordered.
So they had someone on the inside helping them?
It seems that way, yes.
Norren's very uncomfortable with this conversation
He can run
and
away.
starts to actually just amble away.
I was gonna say Shadow at this point is already I'm back at the back of the boat again.
I'm just
Not
chilling.
not with them anymore. I'm kind of letting them
Well,
figure it out.
I mean, I feel like maybe some music would help clear the air. Anyone else want to sing with me?
I don't think anyone else wants you to sing either.
I mean, you've
Pull
got
out your
to.
guitar. Let's see what happens.
We got to find a way to pass the time. We've got 4.5 days together on this ship.
Lovely.
Well, I do want to take you up on your offer. If there is another opportunity.
To see what your mom was doing
Yeah.
2 days
Yes.
ago.
Try
Well, that's the thing, is
one
if
more
it's
time,
2 days
and
in
then
the
we'll
past.
find out what
then-
happens tomorrow.
Spicy.
Yeah, do you have anything of hers? Make it easier for me? I've never...
Just touch
Picture?
him, because
That's
he
not how
came
it
out
works.
of her.
Oh dear. I don't think that's how that works. I don't think he.
He is
Do you
50% her.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how it
I don't-
works.
Roll a disadvantage. What? You have half the chance.
No,
I mean,
no,
do I have
That's
anything?
so
Is that my decision as a
Of
player?
hers, of
Or is
your,
that
of your
yours?
What's your
home.
decision here?
What would Jaren take?
I have this necklace, an heirloom. It's hidden. Maybe you've seen a chain or something, but you don't know what it is. But when you pull it out, it's what is it? It's just a small little emblem. It doesn't mean anything to you when you look at it, but just a marking that you don't recognize.
Okay.
And I'm not going to explain.
All right. What's your full name again? First and I don't know.
Jaren Arkwright.
No, not yours.
Ew! I was like, wow, you really don't know me.
Your uncle is your dad, and your mom is you. Really?
It's also Jaren Arkwright.
To remind you, or I just looked it up.
I don't have her last name.
Well, I mean, it's Arkwright. They weren't.
I mean,
Were they
married?
Maybe,
Aren't I a bastard? They're not married, right? He wouldn't marry a human.
I mean,
And they weren't married because he was posing as my uncle.
That's true. They were not married.
They definitely
Oh,
are
but
not
then
married.
she would have Arkwright anyway because he was posing as. Wait, no, but then she's not actually.
Unless
so she
she's-
would have had to lie to you and tell you
Oh, no.
that her last name was Arkwright.
She
yeah,
definitely lied
That's what Jaren
in some
knows her
capacity.
as,
So
is
you
Angeline
think-
Arkwright.
Okay.
Crap.
Then
So
yes,
she took his
Angelina
name already.
Arkwright.
There's a depth to this.
Jaren, we needed to get you into so
Just
much
keeps-
therapy.
It just keeps unfolding.
Okay, can I
you know?
try to scry on her? Even though I've never seen her, I don't know her. I know her name.
Yeah,
I have
go
this
ahead.
necklace. I try to scry on her.
Okay. So you're looking into the mirror, and it does its little shimmering thing, and you see a woman. She's wearing a fairly simple dress, and her hair is just down, straight black hair, and she looks very anxious. She's standing beside kind of a moving body of water. You're getting glimpses of, and she's kind of pacing back and forth under this tree. And as you're watching, she's looking around, and Stephen Arkwright comes walking out of the woods there, and she will actually run to him, and that's where it will fade. By the way, when you identify the mirror, it'll the scrying attempts only last for 60 seconds.
Did I see that, or was that just her seeing that?
She was showing
Yeah,
you.
I was
Okay,
sitting next
okay.
to you the way I was with
Okay.
Pearl, so you would have
Yeah.
seen it too. It ends and I just hold it.
Anything good over there?
Well, right.
Let's not
Yeah.
talk about
Put it
that.
away.
Let's not talk about that. Thank you. I'm gonna leave.
I'm sorry.
No.
You're
Yep.
welcome.
Yep. Thank you.
So, everything okay?
Yep. It's
Yep.
perfect. It's perfect.
It's good. Well, one thing's going right.
Well, yep.
I don't know if you're catching the undertone, but I don't think everything's good.
He said it was good.
I'm gonna go stand on the other side of the
scratch
boat.
behind Dorian and see if that calms him down.
Yes.
Is this working?
No.
Oh, okay.
You'll take notes on that. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see. Yeah.
Doesn't work on half elves.
Well, now that everyone's had an opportunity to relive a little bit of emotional damage and trauma, Shadow, would you like a turn? I mean, I can't scry, but I'm sure I could find something traumatic of yours to talk about.
What?
Never mind.
Are you okay? I mean, I thought I didn't get enough sleep.
I'm just offering in case you felt left out.
You're offering
I
to
would-
not scry on his behalf.
Genuinely would like at some point to scry in on the cloister
From 2 days ago, yeah.
and the leadership specifically.
We can try tomorrow.
Yes, that would be good.
If
You don't mind.
I mean, I'm sure we can trust this thing given to us by a not shifty dragon at all. I don't mind.
Oh, it came from
A
the
dragon gave you that?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Mootis the giver.
Proud to move that.
You know, he gave himself that moniker, so I mean,
That's accurate.
Yeah.
We just give
Doesn't
ourselves.
seem like he's giving you like good gifts on purpose.
No, now.
I would never trust a dragon's gift. I mean,
Yeah.
It hasn't gone well for us so far. Really, nothing has, if you want to get right down to it.
well, maybe things are turning around.
You know, the owlbears have actually gone better than I expected.
They're wonderful, aren't they?
No, but you know what I mean. All things
just find
considered, I
nice
kind of thought that they had
owlbears?
nibbled off a toe by now.
I'm gonna like try and get them to like jump with the rope, but like off the boat.
Sam, Elrin, get back here!
And make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Oh gosh. Why me? What am I? What? I'm not jumping off the boat.
It's off a wild beast. Finds out what happens.
That's a 10.
What's their dex modifier?
That's rough.
Their dex modifier?
Yeah.
17.
Modifier, wait, it's a 12, plus 1.
Okay. Yeah. He Pickles will actually grab the rope with its legs and
Oh, God.
claw up onto your arm as it's biting on the rope, and he's definitely didn't realize he got up on your arm, but he's just attached to your arm, and yeah. Now you've got.
Oh, he's just trying to play. He's just being
He'll fall off now that you did that.
I just hold him over like a baby and just pat, pat, pat.
Well, anyone want to sing? Singing what? Sing Matilda?
The owlbear, our host.
It has been a long time
Yeah.
since I've been around this.
Which do I hate more?
I know, isn't it great?
Yeah, L'Oreal, actually, what is your plan from here? You don't have to. I mean, you've gotten us a lot further than. I mean, honestly, you don't owe us anything.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Jumps off
That's
the boat.
nice. Thanks.
My chances.
Down
me
came
feel
the
safe.
side the bellabong, under the shade of the coolabah tree.
I think
Oh, you got out this, yeah, you
He
can
just-
play
he
better
needs a
than
moment.
I need to feel safe.
Just gonna.
Okay.
There. there.
Since everything's going so well and you feel great about it, do you want to play something for us?
Captain, I think you need to shut it.
I'm sorry, what?
I said I think you need to shut it.
Maybe you should sing Shadow a lullaby.
Whole party is trying to get me to sleep, huh?
Oh, if I wanted you asleep, you'd be asleep.
Enter the child unconscious.
What a good callback!
Yeah.
Are you actually trying?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Isn't it such a nice, slow boat ride? Just rock yourself to sleep. It's so... It was going great until...
Go to sleep. Rest your eyes. Go to sleep. Cry no more. Please. Go to sleep.
Please heal me.
You have a chance to rest. Please take it. So I don't have to save your butt anymore. Sleep. Sleep.
Make that Constitution saving throw again.
Incredible.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah,
who?
you can too, but he's gonna make a saving throw to see if he goes to sleep.
You're gonna make one to see if you're cooked.
Oh. That's a total of 4.
Good night.
Freaking butts, man.
Rinse off.
Butts.
Oh, and what'd you roll, Kill?
Constitution? 18.
Hey, Lord.
I've gotten so lucky.
I really hope at this point it just goes forever. Like you never
While
fail
Shadow,
this
like,
So,
falls
nothing
To be
asleep.
fair, I'm sitting on the edge of the boat.
No, I was gonna say, while he's falling asleep,
We
just
catch you.
slowly yeah.
And like, we just like,
And I think we all kind of know we.
we're moshing you down into the bottom of the boat,
Yes.
slowly,
wanted
gently
to,
letting
like,
you, laying you down.
He's
Incredible.
now that he's asleep, he is a child. We're aware of that, right?
What?
Shadow
Has a child?
is
He is a child.
Oh, when did he get a child?
no, he's
Jerry Springer.
a minor.
I'm not familiar with this reference. What are you
Oh,
Jerry Springer.
just a book series?
A scroll series?
A scroll
Scroll series that are very popular. In
About
the
a wizard who
times.
identify parentage.
Yes.
When you did not know
Yes.
who the father was.
Yes, he has an identified
That sounds
genetics.
interesting. I'm gonna have to read that.
Identified genetics. That's good. Ninth level.
We can't let this child die, and we're basically his temporary guardians.
Well, I didn't
Obviously
sign on for
not.
that. Nobody signed on.
Nobody
to be-
wants to kill him.
That's not what
Well,
I.
we're not killing him.
Good lord!
It's not about killing
No,
him.
you misunderstood. We want to kill the owlbears.
No, we know that. I mean,
Yeah.
Yes, Kitty. Just you wait.
Wow.
Can I be dreaming of marshmallows?
Absolutely.
Freaking
Absolutely.
marshmallows.
All right, that
So-
was boat rides.
The remainder of the boat ride, it passes fairly uneventfully. I would like someone to roll a d20 for me, please.
Let's let our guest. Breathe.
yes. Go. Yeah.
What
Yeah,
am
then we can
I? Am
blame
I
her.
adding anything?
And then kill
Yeah.
her
19.
when it goes badly.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. So
It's all your
as you're going along, you actually see these pink dolphins at one point near the end of the boat ride that are just going like crazy.
Are we
They've
still
got
underground?
also weird
Yeah.
tentacle
Yeah.
like things coming off of them. You have never seen these kinds of things before, and they're just like they are leaving a golden trail as they swim through the water too. It's just like
Got it. You're on drugs.
glittering.
There you go.
You're all
That's.
high.
Have
You're
you ever
all
seen
high.
anything like that?
No, I'm gonna like try to like draw really quickly.
How good is your drawing, actually?
I don't know.
Can I see? I mean, do a portrait of Pearl.
Why?
I thought you were gonna say like, let me see your book.
No, I just want to see you do a portrait of Pearl. I'm curious. Okay, can you?
That's a weird thing to request.
Okay, shut up, Captain.
I'm just trying to remind you of your
I just
manners.
want to see. I'm just curious.
Well, I'm just gonna like
Long
flip
boat
over my
ride.
book and show you the stuff. I'm not just gonna draw something because you want me to.
Yeah, it's
I just
rude.
was asking. It wasn't.
How good
She's
is
not your servant,
Ask
princess.
you all the time
I'll
to
say
play
it's
music.
like-
I think I'll say,
You can tell
write a
what things
song for
are.
me
No,
on the
not like
spot.
a master. You know, I'm not
Yeah.
creating
No,
masterpieces.
but it's definitely like this field guide that's,
Yeah,
that's got all the distinct points
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
I'm impressed. That's all.
Okay. Bye.
Hi.
We're coming to.
Muriel doesn't know how to be close to people.
It wasn't even meant to be intimate. I was just making
That was too much
conversation.
for me. Too
That
much.
was stupid.
So we are almost there after these 4 long days.
It's been 4 days.
Have I just been asleep the whole time?
We're just being.
If you guys, yeah, we're
speed.
fast traveling. He will offer.
And no one wants to roleplay 4 days on a boat.
Yeah. Well, I'm just. Shadow
can
does
only-
not
Actually,
want to sleep.
wait, I did have something.
I
Yeah,
can only
since it's
play.
4
Wants to
days,
keep
What
an eye
did you
on
want to
that
do?
guy.
Yeah.
We
At
just
some
keep
point,
putting you to sleep
Yeah.
day after day.
That's
voice.
probably fair, actually.
I do that
Like,
with my kids
I'm like,
too.
I'm like, Shadow's like trying his best to stay awake, and the party just keeps knocking him out. Like, I don't know why I keep falling asleep.
Okay, what?
at some
Hard
point,
being a growing boy.
How dare you?
at some point, I do want to say to everybody, you know, I was having a thinky thought the other day, and you know,
You're gonna show me.
thanks. Anyway, you know, when Muti showed up and like passed out, you know, presents and things, it didn't occur to me then, but it's occurring to me now that somehow he knew that I was connected with Cedric, even though I thought I was doing a reasonably good job keeping that a secret. And he also he also knew about your traitor buddy in Silvered.
noise is that?
Which, how did he know that you guys, how did he know about that? These are fairly recent events, and we're hoping that he's been in the gem for like a really long time. So how did he find out all these things to come and tell us about them?
I mean, I just assumed he was
Great.
omniscient.
Great question.
That
Whoa,
would
that's
be
a step.
terrible.
That's a big step.
I mean, I don't know, Pearl, I assume.
Are you just asking? I mean, I could tell you, they're not omniscient. They're
Yeah.
Do you know
dragons.
how he would have that
Norren's getting
information
cabin
if
fever.
he had been stuck in the gem for that whole time?
Well, each of the dragons has inspired sort of a following, if you will, and specifically the head followers. So, I mean, he could definitely get information if he made contact with his groupies, if you would.
It's just a cult. It's a cult.
Oh, a cult.
Yeah,
yes,
we had
yes, thank
encountered
you.
people who wanted to see the dragons arise again. It's not that big of a jump to assume that he has people all over the world giving him information.
Although it does surprise me, like, what are you saying about yourself? Like, you with Cedric?
You said that. You very.
No, the family pretty well.
You did say that before, but there was more of an implication in your tone this time.
I just love that it wasn't me this time.
You know what? What are secrets anymore? Being old is getting rather old.
That's fascinating.
Now you know what we've been having to deal with.
What is happening?
So Pearl goes from a really like scrunched over old lady, and she straightens up, and her hair turns red, and she's now a young elven
It's called
halfling woman.
It's called collagen.
All right.
Sorry,
caffeine and collagen.
are you actually young and pretending to be old, or actually old and pretending to be young?
That's slightly complicated now.
She's
All
cursed.
old
She's
people
cursed.
just kind of
Not
trying
a
to be
curse.
young.
I bought it. I sold my youth for magic.
Which powers?
Oh, interesting.
To
So
that
you're a
hag.
warlock.
To that hag
Yeah.
that you were talking
Yeah, that
Yep,
one. Yeah.
the dangerous hag.
Wow.
Yes.
So
Not my first choice.
desperate times call for desperate measures.
All right. What's
And
your
now she
name?
won't stop meddling and everything. So we'll see all she does.
Can I cast Moonbeam on Norren?
Just like anime in the background.
We're blasting off again.
Oh yeah.
I forget why I did this. What we were talking about?
What's your real
Cedric.
name? Who are you? Yes, you know Cedric.
Yes, This was never supposed to get out. This was supposed to be a secret, so that I could.
Well, I'm good at keeping secrets. I don't have to tell anybody.
It's fantastic.
But I guess your question is how did Mutis?
How did Mutis?
Told us.
Yes. How did Mutis? I'm Miriam Fairway.
Okay.
How did Mutis find that out?
The dress.
Your name's not Pearl?
Sadly,
we
no.
call
Now
her
it
Pearl.
is sort of
I mean,
legally. Not legally.
We try not to dead name people around here.
It's an alias.
Wow.
I can't.
You rein it in.
That was Hannah. scolding Alex.
This is your wife speaking.
You may cast Moonbeam on him now.
You wake up call.
So
Hannah cast dead.
Disintegrate.
okay, I guess what I would like to know is how much do you know of what happened in the gem? Because if he spoke with Cedric, he would know some things, but not everything.
You're saying he got information from Cedric?
But Cedric didn't know that I had made a pact with the hag in the
Do you
swamp.
have anything of Cedric's?
I whip out the ring.
So he could have been scrying on you this whole time?
Wait,
Yeah, easily.
Cedric could have.
No, Mutis.
Mutis.
Just as easily I've scried on all of your...
Well, Mutis wouldn't.
I mean, I kind of thought we assumed at some point we had been scried on.
So dragons are like one of the most subtle and insinuating creatures that have ever been created. So they're very, very smart, and they kind of can put things together. So if he was watching you guys
Yeah, it's not that big of a leap.
do your thing.
That leads me to another question. Were you scried on your aunt?
Yes.
She doesn't have anything in place to protect against that.
No, it's on my list of things to fix when I go home.
And yet she does have a court wizard.
Who apparently is also on my list of things to fix when I go home. The list is ever increasing. You know, you guys keep calling me princess. I think we're tearing down the whole monarchy when we get back. Burning democracy from now on.
Dictatorship. Renya in charge.
Here's our
Anarchy. Pure anarchy.
Just let it go. Here's our port of call, actually. The boat pulls up, and there's a bit of a jetty out in the water, and he ties off. And
Oh, I'm sorry. Technical question. If it's been 4 days, I could have recharged the mirror at some point so that all that scrying.
oh yeah, there's fully recharged. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
can we backtrack a little bit and on day 2 or 3 of the journey, do a slight flashback to me trying to scry on Shadow's cloister?
Yeah.
Because he had asked that, and I had totally forgotten when we fast forward.
What leader would you like to scry on?
Just like the one that was like my father figure.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly don't remember if I ever sent you a name for him.
Monkey Otto.
Hopefully less dead. But he's. What I remember is he's a dragonborn.
I could have.
But he's also the one that like raised me. He's one of the leaders. At least from my understanding, he's one of the leaders. His name is Caldrish. He is the closest thing I have to a father. He's one of our one of the elders at our cloister. He's yeah.
Does he carry the same symbol that you do? Do you have anything?
He does, and he gave this to me when I left the monastery.
Okay, great. I try to scry on Dragon Daddy.
Dragon Daddy.
Alright.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Shadow vomits.
Alright.
Never trust Dragon Daddies. Or
What was your save?
15.
15?
Never trusted daddy.
never trust any daddies.
And like with the others, if it successfully starts to scry, I'll sit down next to him so he can look over my shoulder. Don't sneeze on it.
Sorry?
Just don't sneeze on it.
That's an odd request.
You did just barf.
You know, I don't. I didn't have to sneeze, but suddenly, like all paranoid,
All
like
you can think of.
Most ticklish kitty
Just
nose
like
there ever
holding,
was. Oh,
holding my cloak over my nose just to be safe.
So the mirror does its thing, undulating, and you see into this dryish cave, looking right at the entrance out to sunrise over a mountain range, and this bronze dragonborn, wizened and bending over his staff, is standing there at the entrance, and he's speaking with another dragonborn that looks as if he's just come running up, and like has a scroll and has like kind of a cap on with a feather in it and stuff. He's a red dragonborn, and nods, very respectfully to Caldrish, and then turns and hurries back down the path he'd come from, and you're getting a sense for the timing of these, like how long it takes. So you're it's about to fade, and Caldrish will actually turn and look directly at you, and then it fades.
that's never happened before, so we're not doing that again. He definitely detected the scry, and hopefully it doesn't piss him off. So was that him? Did you recognize the area?
I mean, yeah, that's my home.
Oh, it's very different than what... I mean, no, actually...
It's
Yeah. I don't know.
it's
You said
nicer,
desert, I guess.
It's nicer than you imagine.
Oh, I didn't have any assumptions.
Classist.
Yeah, that was him. I don't recognize the other that
Korea, maybe?
perhaps. Interesting.
How long has it been
Glad
since...
he's okay.
I mean, it's not been long, right? You left right from there to get to the ship.
Yeah, I mean it was. How long did you say the journey from the Grey Waste to?
A while.
Yeah,
Oh man.
it was a while.
Yeah. a while. 4 months. Well, okay. We can go back
4
to
years later.
present day.
Flash forward.
Yeah.
We're all stepping off the boat, and well, I'm going to leave you here. The stairs are actually right behind that wall. Do you see the boulder there? That wall's not real. You can just-
Oh, okay.
yes, you can walk. Yeah, it goes. And
Hand goes right through.
yeah. But Pearl, before you leave, I was wondering if you'd like some pickled slot tadpoles for the owl bears.
That's very kind of you. Thank you. I also quilted you a jacket on the way.
Oh,
Jesus.
Speed quilting
nice.
list.
Anything for us.
good.
I'm so cold all the time.
That's
What?
so sweet.
Didn't I make you a cloak?
She did literally
She did
make
make
cloaks for everybody,
cloaks for
like
everybody.
except for me.
She never knitted anything for us.
I didn't. Okay, I don't knit.
She crochets.
I mean,
I sew things.
the way your owl bears are going through things, they'll probably be through that in a couple days.
I appreciate the thought. That's so sweet.
Tadpoles. And actually, I feel. Well, here, let me. And he will go below, and then he comes back with a bag. And these are, well, they're snacks, treats for your owlbears. You should not let them eat them regularly.
Oh.
There are about 15 of them.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I get
Yeah,
any
can I-
treats?
Can I roll perception to see?
I don't recommend anyone else eat them. I don't eat these. They're not palatable, if you will. But the owl bears, I'm sure, will be fine. They're dried fairies.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
Yes.
That's
What?
dark.
They may have some extra benefits
Sorry, Tinkerbell.
if your owls eat them.
Oh my.
Yes.
That's
I find it adds a little spiciness to my wildfires.
You said you don't eat these.
Fluff sneeze attacks.
Oh.
Well,
Fluff sneeze.
I don't like
Fluff
this.
sneeze.
Not one bit.
Yeah.
Very cute.
Makes
Yes.
me a bit
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Interesting.
Okay. Technical question.
Uh-huh.
Did we leave him our horses?
No, the horses have come.
Oh, okay.
They've come along, yeah.
On
Thank
the
God,
boat.
horses 1 and 2 are
Two of
still
them.
here.
Every night when we docked, we let them stretch their legs.
Yeah.
Bad horse owners.
You wonder
No.
why Norren was getting so cabin fever.
Yeah, there were 2 horses on the deck with us.
He's like
Yep.
trying to sleep, and the horse is like, oh.
Yeah. So, do you guys go through this false wall? Yeah.
Sure.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously we're gonna say goodbye to Harmon. I'm gonna give him a big hug.
I'm not giving him a hug.
Thank you. Thank you for not, assaulting us. Or,
Thank you
stealing
for
anything from us. Or,
the meat.
and yes, for the delicious.
boat.
The delicious.
The
It
travel.
was a pleasure. I'm
Meat.
so glad to have met
The
your party.
information.
You're not as bad as you think. I mean, or you're only half as bad as you thought you were.
Can I?
Something like that.
I want to like shake his hand, but also like do like the shake hand hug thing, but like put something in his pocket.
Okay, you can try, I guess. Stealthy.
I just want to drop like
Stealth.
nothing important, but just something of mine into his pocket.
Okay. Stealth.
Stealth or sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand, sure.
Okay. I mean, either is fine. I mean, yeah, stealth's way better. I should not have asked. That is a. If it's sleight of hand, that's a 22. If it's stealth, it's a 24. I'm imagining it's just like a piece of paper.
Wait, you said sleight of hand is what?
22.
I rolled a 21.
Yeah, so I have on a napkin. I still have like that map of the airship.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put that in his pocket.
Okay, sure.
That's all.
He's like a little weirded out that you hugged him, but sure. So yeah, he waves goodbye. You guys head on through the wall, and let me actually pull it up here. Sorry. That's what I want. It is right here. I know it is. I'm sorry.
So wait, are we at the beginning of the stairs?
Yes.
Okay.
The stairs. They are black as a moonless night. They are smooth, and there's some kind of rock They're carved from the earth itself, and this stairway is just like rolling on a like in front of you, 15 feet wide, and the roof curves overhead. It's a smooth arch, decorated here and there with strange runes and filigree, and now and again there are broken sconces where torches used to hang, and actually everyone roll a perception check for me as you're going up these.
Not
Nat 20.
back be the face. Noise.
Perception.
13. I
12.
see things.
17.
24.
And you're not telling me yours because
It was bad. It was less. It was 7. Yeah.
I did 12.
yeah.
was
So
great.
Jaren and L'Oreal.
Oh my god.
It's very suave.
Lyriel.
Yes!
Jaren and Lyriel are aware that they're very clean stairs. Very clean. No dust. No cobwebs. Nothing.
Don't like. I didn't see that. I'm just walking.
Should we like cast some light in here or something?
Why?
I mean, do you
Everyone
have
can
dark,
see, right?
do you have dark vision?
Yeah, you can also.
Okay, we all have dark
But-
vision.
Yeah.
Dark vision.
She. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I would, yeah, sorry.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace on us.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And everyone can make stealth checks.
Oh,
as
well,
they
we
go.
trying to go quietly.
He said this was where he saw the unicorn.
There's something that is regularly here.
This is a very
Oh, that's not good.
clean
Okay.
Yeah, we had
area.
You said
So-
stealth.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can share that with everybody.
Yeah, stealth, and you can add the +10 for pass without
Yeah.
a trace.
Oh, good.
18. You said there's something weird here?
I mean, it's just clean. It's just
Can I check for traps?
very clean.
Yeah, you can check for traps. I rolled for the horses, and they did not roll bad.
Wait,
What
Do you want everybody's
24?
stealth?
19.
19?
With a
18.
+10.
we're
Good,
rolling
17.
24.
15.
No, +10.
What? Oh,
From
plus
Pass
10.
Without a Trace.
Also, I need
So
someone else to
25.
just roll a
Yeah,
straight d20 for me.
25.
I want to do it.
Anyone?
And then what am I rolling to
Anyone
check
roll.
for traps? Just perception.
That's perception, yeah.
6.
So you roll a 6. Interesting.
Great.
I rolled a 10.
I'd,
so-
I'd like to maybe investigate for traps as well.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can
Yeah.
I roll an investigation?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
Can I roll a specific history or arcana from the runes?
Sure.
Oh wait, my stealth was actually 24. Sorry, I forgot to add my modifier.
Nice.
Just kidding.
Very nice.
It's like,
yeah,
oh, I rolled
no,
so well.
no bother
Oh.
on that one game.
Okay.
Never mind.
I messed up.
Psych.
What'd you roll, Alex?
16.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
16. Yes. I mean, you are taking the information that Lyriel and Jaren imparted, and you're like, yeah, this. I mean,
Well, I mean, I'm seeing him also checking, and I'm
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
I mean, he doesn't
zone
come
it.
up with anything, and neither do you, really. I mean, you're not even getting like a detection of any like regular. You don't see footprints. You don't see slime trails. You don't see cobwebs. No dust. Just immaculate stairs. Yeah. And here you go.
I mean, I guess we should just start going. I mean, there's nothing seemingly wrong other than
Yeah,
it's
no,
really well kept,
think
but we
we're
don't know
going.
who's keeping it.
I think, yeah,
We're
we're
definitely
going.
going. I just
Let's.
Keep an eye
let
out.
us be on guard. On guard.
And the horses can climb up,
believe in
okay?
Sisters are with you.
Okay.
May the horse be with you.
May the horse be ever always in your favor.
Always at your back, actually.
Yes, and oblations
May
to
the
you as
horse
well.
rise up to meet you.
Oblations to you and yours.
Very merry oblations.
I can't believe I could have been a dragonborn. This
You
is
got-
Jaren
you got
speaking,
It really sounds like it would have been very painful.
but
Yeah,
it would have been
definitely
so
was gonna be
cool.
painful.
But it would have been so instructive.
So cool.
Yeah, I mean, let's be completely honest here. There is every possibility that it would have converted
Where's
your
Larry
body
on the
into
stairs?
a dragonborn body while also.
I'd say probably
killing you.
near.
You
There's
could be a
front.
dead dragon.
Yeah, you could have been
Or-
a dead dragonborn.
Maybe just shy of the front.
I'll be in the
Free
front
stuff.
because I have more dark
Yeah,
vision
that
than everyone
is
else
fair.
does,
Probably
so I
try
can
to
see
save you.
farther ahead.
I
I would
appreciate
definitely
that.
try to
Yeah.
save you.
I appreciate that.
Also, for what it's worth, I think you're great as a half-elf friend.
Oh, thank you.
I won't say anything.
No, you should say something nice. This was your opportunity to agree
Yep.
with him. And
No,
say,
I agree. I really think half elves are great.
That's yeah.
And again, I know I mentioned it before, but back home I
Stop.
do have a half elf friend.
Wow. Some of my closest friends are half elves.
Better every time.
No, it actually doesn't.
I like to imagine that someday you'll get to go home and like make up with your mother, and she'd like to
I'd like
recognize you.
I don't think we should talk about my mother right
I'd
now.
like you
Thank
to
you. though.
know, Jaren, that
Uh-huh.
he does not represent the beliefs of Sylvan.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He doesn't.
Genuinely.
Or many people.
Okay. That's fine. We don't have to talk about it anymore. It's all right. Don't worry about it.
There's a monster here.
Ah,
Whoa!
ah,
A monster.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
Would've
he's
gotten away
startled
with it,
by
too, if it
you,
wasn't
guys.
Meddling kid.
It's
Yes.
surprise.
Everyone roll initiative as a like
You don't get a surprise
He
attack?
looks like a
white
frogman.
furry creature.
Wow.
You say it's a furry.
You do get a surprise round, but I want to know who's doing what in what order, so that's why I'm making you roll initiative now.
Nice.
All right.
You got 9 too?
You serious? You got 9
Both of
too?
you got 9?
Oh my god! Let's go!
Yeah.
It's the number of the day.
All right. So.
9.
Nine.
Plus 1. Okay. All right. So 25 to 20.
All right.
20 through 15.
19.
19.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wow.
Who's first?
Alex.
Okay.
Alex.
This murder spree brought to you by the letter 9.
The letter 9.
So no one has 15, right?
Yes, 15.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's your dex?
2.
Still plus 2?
2,000.
All right. You're first then.
Did you have 15 as well? Who had
I have 9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all three of us
So
have
maybe the
9.
monster has 15.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Because it's 999 and 19 and 19.
Yeah.
Okay, so you all 3 had 9.
Yep.
Whose dex is higher? Probably Craig.
4.
And then
3.
3. And then your dex is 2. Okay.
Oh no, 1. Mine is 1.
All right.
What
What if she had like plus 4?
10.
She's super old, but she's like,
Emperor.
can I have a son?
I want to play a character named Creech.
Creech?
Spell it with a C.
Just spelled Craig normally. My name's That'd be so funny.
Yeah, you guys come
Craig,
around the
Craig.
corner on this stair, and there is a large, hulking, white, furry monster that looks very bear-like, very abominable, snowman-esque, and he's just like saliva's dripping down.
Salivating.
Yes,
Salisbury
thank you.
steak.
And he's surprised. So let's do a surprise round. Norren, you go first. Renya, you're on deck, and then Lyrio.
Surprise!
Okay.
Kickflip 360.
Where am I in relation to Renya?
You're up there.
On
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
Somewhere.
All right. I'm not gonna advance, but I am gonna kind of sidle like myself in front of her a little bit, and
Actually,
I'm gonna.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna arrange this like it was on the stair below, because like I think you guys would have turned the stair at the same
Yeah,
in the same
that's
order.
fair.
So
Okay.
it technically is like this, and
Okay,
Renya
so I
is
don't have
behind
to.
you.
Yep.
So
All
sorry.
right. Cool.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna shoot it with my short bow.
shoot it with your short bow. Yeah, do.
Okay. And I would not get sneak attack in this case, correct?
No.
Even though it's a surprise round.
That's a great question.
All right,
Oh no.
you get sneak attack.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Okay. I just
The
rolled
tired DM were worn down.
23.
23 hits.
And me.
Yeah. All right, so then I get so 1d6 plus 4, 6, 10 damage.
All right, 10 damage. Okay, Renya, your turn.
I'm going to. Can I, if I want to cast a spell that I know to be like a cone out in front of me, can I step in front of Norren enough, or like around him enough to do that without catching him in the spell? Do I have room to move in front of Norren?
Yeah.
Great. I move in front of Norren.
No, not in front of me.
Yeah,
beside,
no, I
beside.
have to. I can't. There's not room beside. I have to cast a spell, and if you're in front of me, you're gonna get hit with a spell.
Roast him up.
I know. So then I'm going to clap my hands together, pull them apart, and flame appears, and I'm going to cast Burning Hands.
Burning
He
Hands.
needs to make a Dexterity saving throw.
Fire dude.
Okay, Dexterity saving throw it is. 10.
All right, he fails, so he takes the full 3d6 damage.
Yeah, he does. You're right.
8, 9, 10 fire damage, and then I will use the rest of my movement to step back behind Norren.
How much? 10 damage?
10
Okay.
fire damage.
Nice. That's what you're doing, even 10. So it's easy on me. Lariel, it's your turn.
Fireball.
All right. If this is kind of like an icy guy, I think fire's a good way to go. So I'm gonna summon a flame blade,
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, that's cool.
Sorry, what?
and I'm going to attack. Come on, baby. Yeah. 23 to hit,
There you go. That hits.
and 3d6 fire damage. That's what I just did. Ugh. Okay. 7.
And he
8.
rolled a 23 to hit. What she rolled. It's gonna
8
be-
damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, 28.
Shadow, it's your turn. Jaren, you're on deck. Pearl after.
Oh, it's my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I'm gonna run up, hit it with the staff.
Smack him.
Okay.
Smack him in the face.
I'm rolling garbage.
Don't
man.
smack him.
13.
13 meets it.
Smack him.
He's large.
Stop copying me, Ken.
That is 8 bludgeoning.
8 bludgeoning, roll a percentage die, please.
No, stop copying.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
It's so
Not
funny.
Wait, that's a
Imitation
D20,
is the highest
silly
form
goose.
of flattery. Oh.
What's like the full thing?
It's a
Is it like
34.
imitation's the highest form of flattery?
Ooh, just barely.
It was one away from
One away
casting
from darkness.
Yeah. Alright.
So I'm feeling.
Well, and then I'm gonna use Flurry of Blows to hit it a couple more times.
Flurry away.
Punch him in the face.
Punch,
Which,
punch.
I don't
Knock some
remember.
teeth out.
Baby, get wrecked.
Just 2 unarmed strikes? Yeah. So I'm gonna roll the dice to hit at the same time. Rough.
Rough-a-roni.
Woof.
7?
7 does not hit.
Yeah, didn't think so. How about a 14?
That hits, yeah.
Okay. So one of them hits. D4. 5 bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
And then, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, well. I will go around him to the other side of him, but like staying in his range so I don't get an attack. Does that
Sure.
make sense?
Yeah.
Flank.
Alright. Jaren, it's your turn. Pearl,
Yeah.
you're on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna use my whip. So I'll take an action
Sure.
to extend my
To
whip.
whip it out.
Bonus, yeah.
You really tried to avoid that.
Really trying. And then I'm going to attack with my whip.
Do it.
Thwip, Spider-Man.
22.
Yes.
22.
Hits.
Yeah.
Must be.
Hey, you mean you did.
Okay,
Two
so
and 3, right?
Listen, buddy,
4.
we know you're doing your best.
And
How much?
We're very proud of you.
12.
12. You slice right through the creature and it dies. Wow!
Wow.
I almost feel bad,
I
but
wonder-
almost.
About what?
Do you think
You
it
know,
has
we
cubs that we can pick up?
He was big,
What?
he was ugly, and he was
it
in
dead
our way.
It's
No,
dead.
I mean,
Owlbears will
is it
begin to
possible?
feast.
Amazing.
I mean, I
Yeah, boy.
understand that I basically rounded the corner and instantly shot it in the face.
But
But
like,
is it? I just am.
he never
wondering-
said to stop.
Yeah, he didn't. So that's fair. He did not opt out.
Exactly.
No, that's not how consent works. That's
But
not how
this isn't about consent. This is about whether or not we just murdered like an intellectual, a being of some intellect, and he
It's
didn't say
probably-
anything, so I doubt it. Like I think
You round the corner, he pops up. We've been trying to reach you about your cards.
definitely still gonna
You
kill
guys
him.
can roll history checks. I don't think that anyone. There's a chance that Lyriel and Pearl and Norren
so
might
scared.
have a sense as to what kind of monster this was.
14.
9.
I'm from the mountains.
Are you though?
16.
I mean, yeah.
Cold
Are
Mountains?
you
from
Not the cold
mountains?
mountains. Not.
Different
16.
kind of mountains.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you
I rolled an 8.
Oh,
9.
Okay.
I rolled 19.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, so Norren and Renya have heard of Quaggoths before.
Bless you.
Quagga.
Yeah, like kind of abominable snowman vibe.
They're very monstrous, and then they're not intelligent beings.
Oh, great. So okay.
It's fine.
Awesome.
They eat travelers who find themselves stuck out in the snow.
They eat travelers who find themselves stuck out in the snow.
I mean, honestly,
One job on this
Awesome.
ship.
Well, great. I'm glad we killed it.
We probably saved so many travelers.
Yeah.
All right,
So
let's
many
keep
lives.
going up these stairs. Let's walk and talk.
We're walking. Also, are we near
The
snow?
bears have to
Is
be
Harrow
pulled off.
snowy? We were just.
In the desert.
I'm sorry?
Never mind.
Like, how did it get
Like,
here?
what's
Yeah.
it doing in the stairwell?
Yeah.
It's a great question.
He also
And-
said he met a unicorn on these stairs.
That's true.
Um,
Shifty and plain weird about these stairs.
what if
and he
these stairs
thinks
don't go to where?
so the stairs wind and
Maybe
go,
we think really hard though.
back and forth. And you guys spend a while on these stairs, like hours on the stairs, and then you get to the part where Harmon told you to turn left at the junction, and basically you guys head up there because you're looking to go to the Catacombs / library. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify because, like, he told you that the other way goes to Haros, up to Haros, but
What is Haras? Is just a city.
yeah, Haros is
Nah.
but it's a city in Sarabia. You've heard such wonderful things about the Sarabian government that you're just
Does it let out like
Eager.
right in the middle of the city?
So what Harmon told you is that it is more of a secret stairwell, and it does not, it's not well known in Haras. So you're picturing it coming out in, like, somehow the entrance is completely hidden in some way or another. He mentioned a bathhouse, but that was about all he gave you on that front because he didn't really discuss it.
Did we say that it was? It wouldn't add extra days to our travel to go to the library?
Yeah, no, it's
I wanna
going to
go to the
be
library.
very equal.
Let's. I want to go.
I think we should if we can.
I thought that was the whole point. I thought that was
It's part of
literally
it.
the reason
It's
why
also
we
trying to
part
just
of
get out.
Yeah. How do we
So
get
it's
out
a
of?
combination. Yeah.
We went the longest possible way to get out. So
Okay. Well, that's not.
You know,
So
exactly.
you
We are
turn
also trying to
left
get more
and you're going
information.
up
So
and you're
are we
bickering as you go.
Gonna have time to do the library today, or is the library something we're gonna do
The
next
library closes at 6 o'clock.
I've got to return a book.
I'm gonna get us there, okay?
Okay.
Buckle up, everybody. So, let me actually just pull it on right here. The stairs end abruptly in what looks like a half natural, half hewn tunnel. Around the bend of the tunnel, it opens up into a massive carved out room. The blocks of the floor, ceiling, walls are 15-foot squares, traced with ancient sigils and intricate designs. Dust is piled up okay, across the floor. The ceiling far above is cracked and marred with time. The room is long, stretching off into thick, complete darkness. Along the middle of the room, standing like forlorn dead trees, is a row of thin stone pillars. The torches they once held aloft rotted away long ago. Anyone can make perception checks here or investigation checks here, but the dust is thick.
Not 20.
15.
18.
Was it perception or investigation?
Perception or investigation.
25.
21.
21.
Okay, so Lyriel, Pearl,
23.
Norren, Renya, clear as day. Track of boot prints heading through the dust. Just walking around. You
Great.
imagine it's probably the guy who you went
Dorian.
from.
Right, Dorian.
Dorian?
Yeah.
Should we announce that we're
Great.
here?
I mean, I don't know that we should make much noise. We can just.
This is definitely not a library, by the way. There are whole openings on the right and left, but you get the impression this is the catacombs
Yeah,
before
he said the
the library.
catacombs that lead to the.
And I will give you this: there are as you walk deeper into the room, there are 12 openings on each side. The footprints are going straight down though on the left-hand side to one specific doorway.
Maybe we should follow exactly in the footprints.
That would at least get us out of here, but
Ambulation.
there's no guarantee that that's going to take us to the library.
I mean, I think if he presumably went to the library, presumably his footprints are Dorian's, we should follow Dorian.
Right.
We can
right.
also, yes, even if it doesn't get us to the library, we might be able to get more information about these, this order and these associates that we've just met.
Okay. So
Follow the path.
All right.
I guess so.
So you follow the footprints and you go on down. It's 3 back, so it's the 9th door on the left-hand side. You walk in, it's 15 by 15. There's what you assume to be a sarcophagus sitting in the middle of the room. It's kind of flat for most sarcophaguses, but there's definitely distinction between the lid and the body of this box that's just part of the floor almost up into kind of table height. And then in back of the room, the wall is kind of crumbly and cracked. And the footprints lead right up to the wall. Right up to it.
Can I throw a dart through the wall?
You can certainly try. Make an attack roll, please.
Lyrio, I know that you were exploring the temple and the tomb. I mean, I don't want to deter you from your research goals either.
I mean, we're going to a library.
24.
Fair.
Hopefully.
Yeah, so the dart hits and bounces and disappears. And perception checks for me.
Sorry.
I had a nat 1.
15.
Do I do that? Should I just take my passive or just do nothing?
So Jaren heard the bounce, and it's one of those things where it's like a auditory hallucination where you're hearing it as an equal distance from your left and right ear. So you're like, what happened behind us?
Yes, that sounds about right.
Anyone who got it over a 15?
22.
I got 15.
Okay.
I got
So you
15.
guys
I got
all saw the
17.
dart bounce off the middle of the door, flip over to the left, and gets actually there's an air current, it seems, and it gets flipped through a crack that you now see in the wall. Sorry, did I say door? Wall. Sorry. Oops.
The door wall.
Pardon my Freudian slip showing.
Should we maybe poke
Should
it
we
with a
investigate?
staff?
I think we should be very careful.
Investigate what?
don't like
Can
this.
I investigate the
There
Go
seems
ahead,
to be
investigate the
something
wall.
strange about this wall.
Yeah, I don't like this.
I mean, I heard a
Does
ping
this-
sound.
Catacombs
like-
I thought it was
and
coming
stuff
from
look
behind us.
lizard
Yeah,
folky.
so I was
Do a history check.
Was it
Rick.
not?
dirty
It
20.
wasn't.
Oh.
I'm looking for any kind of latch or any kind of mechanism or
You see nothing, but you're pretty sure that there are some hidden hinges, maybe, in the top and bottom, on the right-hand side, and that this is actually sitting ajar. There's
Yeah,
a crack
I'm
there.
actively investigating.
Oh,
I'm
it
not
moves.
just looking.
It moves.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
so
It just
I
pushes
start
right
to push
in.
it.
Yeah,
over.
yeah, yeah.
Cool.
What was your roll?
14.
14? Yeah, this is not lizardy.
Okay.
The
Lizard-ish.
sarcophagus is closed, right?
Mm-hmm. It's closed, yeah.
Let's keep it that way.
Let's
Can we
keep
get
it closed.
inside the sarcophagus?
Okay, Jaren, through the door. Let's go.
Jaren,
I
you
think
really
the window
need
of
to
opportunity.
move on
Listen,
from this.
I almost became a dragonborn earlier. I don't want to miss any more opportunities to become something kind of cool.
Like dead.
Listen,
You are already.
you are
super
already
cool.
you are
thank
already
you.
enough.
Thank
You
you.
need to look inside yourself.
All right, so
Appreciate
beyond
who you are.
is a short
Okay.
rocky tunnel that opens up into a humongous room. The size of this room just is felt by you. Rows and rows of shelves, 20 feet high, 20 feet long, stand just inside the room. The ceiling is not visible above you. It's just into black. The smells of dry, papery decay you just waft over you. And the dust is even deeper here than it was in the catacombs. Footprints wander off to the right through some shelves.
Do we still only
Short
see
fall.
one set of footprints?
One set of footprints.
Hello?
Shadow sneezes.
Hello?
It's just echoing. Hello, hello, hello.
Dorian?
There's a light
God bless you.
that kind of glows a little bit further on, deeper into the room. Hello?
Hi. Dorian?
Dorian! I'm back here,
Hi.
kind of in the middle of something.
Hi,
We're friends of Harmon.
Harmon sent us
That's a strong.
to say hello.
So you
None of
guys
those
go on
things
into the room?
Oh.
I guess so.
Yeah.
This is very wise
Can I-
of us.
Instead of walking with them, can I actually get on top of the bookshelves? Like, is there room up there, or is it?
Oh yeah, there's yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on top of
Go
those
ahead.
and like sneak.
Go ahead. Yeah. Roll
I'm
stealth.
gonna go look to see
Wait,
if there's
how
books
high
about
is it?
stars.
I have a climb speed.
Oh yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah.
Roll some investigation. Yeah.
Okay.
So whoever follows the footprint,
No, there's no books on stars.
what'd you roll?
A 4.
I mean, you find the star section.
Okay.
Okay. But it's just there's a lot of decay happening here. But you did find one scroll specific to the southern seas, where you've never heard about these star formations before. You've never seen them, so you do get a little engrossed in this particular scroll.
Rolled an 8 on stealth, so.
Nice, yeah,
Clank,
yeah,
clank,
yeah.
clank, clank, clank.
It's like you forgot to retract your claws, and they're. So following the footprints, the party arrives in an open area filled with large wooden tables and some chairs, various states of decay, of course. And further along, against the wall, actually, all the way to the right, there is a glow, gleaming in the dark. You approach, and the table is full of books and scrolls, and there's an inkwell and like half-hooded lantern sitting there. And standing, leaning over the table, is a lean, sharp-faced elf. And he is dressed smartly in a trim, dark jacket, silvery vest. His hair is a deep, woody brown, and his tired gray eyes glance up at you for a moment, and then back down. Yes. Harmon messaged me and said you were coming. You're looking into the dragon gems, or dragon wars or something, right?
yes.
Yep. So you're here for knowledge, wealth, power, or a little bit of all three, maybe.
No.
Just knowledge for me, thanks.
Oh,
Do
it looks
not-
like you found something already.
He's from Sylvan, right?
That's what we were told. That doesn't mean that we know him.
Right, but he should recognize you.
Depends on how old he is, though, right? Because she's.
Are you saying that out loud?
He should recognize you.
Please,
No.
tell me your names.
Excuse me, sir.
No, no, he does not.
My name's Dorian. What are your names?
Renya.
I'm Pearl.
Jaren.
Silverant, I assume.
Yes.
Jaren.
You did.
Jaren.
You didn't.
And you are, ma'am?
Lyriel.
Talking.
Nice to meet you, Dorian. What's your cat friend's name?
Shadow?
Oh, that's Shadow.
Yeah, so
I think you can come down now. He didn't really.
I'm okay.
Okay.
All right.
Careful up there. I mean, I did hear something earlier. The distinct impression there might be a wraith or shade about somewhere. Yeah.
Oh,
Awesome.
great.
I can't remember why, actually. I mean, I know I heard the noise, but what do they make noise with?
How
Wraiths. Yeah.
very.
Maybe I heard a voice talking in a forgotten tongue, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that was it.
How long have you been down here? Are you feeling all right?
Coffee helps a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Days.
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 It seems like it.
Days and days and days. They run together.
So what are you doing down here?
Coffee clock.
I thought he told you I was looking into the Pyrobi. We think we know where it is. Sorry. You guys, does anyone else want... I mean, I don't have extra cups, but I've got a product.
No, thank you.
I just poured it in my mouth.
All right.
Oh, it probably needs warmed up, actually.
That's all right.
He'll set it on top of the lantern.
Yeah, and I
It's
think.
balanced very precariously.
Oh my.
So the main question is, are you helping the dragons or hindering them?
Oh, we're definitely not helping the
We
dragons.
haven't seen any dragons so far
So
that
when
we
your
like.
friend's messaging, he didn't message that. Sorry.
Well, I mean, he said what he said and what he thought, and I mean, I'm just gathering my own information, parsing that.
You're doing your own insight roll.
Oh, yes.
I think we just want access to the library and to knowledge.
I think you should know that we are, at least the two of us, we're honor bound to how do you say it?
I wouldn't
Never mind.
say it.
He's gonna pour himself more coffee. I wasn't kidding about the wraith, by the way.
I'm sure
I really
you
think there
weren't.
probably is one around here.
Does that not bother you?
Until it bothers me, I guess it doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's honestly
That's
fair.
great.
You guys all here?
How big is this place, by the way?
The room?
Yeah, the library.
Like, no, I think you mean the whole crypt.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I do.
It's big.
Have you?
That's great.
On sizes from big to small, it's big. I don't know.
All right. Okay.
I have some particular areas of study and architectural.
This is not your strong suit.
I
That's okay.
You know.
Sorry.
Muriel. My goodness.
How well lit is
Stinky
this room?
crowd.
Barely. I mean,
Okay.
there's the lantern. That is it.
I'm gonna go into the corner and just like sit on the floor, sit in the chair, and cast dancing lights, and then just roll open the scroll and start reading.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fair.
So I have a little bit more research to do here. What would you guys like to know, I guess?
Well, we sort of
Kind of thing to ask.
have to find the dragon gems. So anything about where we can find them, how to handle them without dying horribly?
Yeah, I'm pretty certain at this point this Pyrobi is in the Star Hills, northern Sarabia. Oh, that would be the Wraith, actually. And as he says that, this, like, horrifying, tall, gaunt creature thing comes, like, coming out a ways down between two shelves, and we'll go ahead and end there.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks.
A new friend.
Thanks for watching this episode of Ember Fables, a production of Markley Bros Entertainment. If you're enjoying the show, please give the video a like, subscribe to our channel, and let us know what you think in the comments below. This really helps our show reach more people and makes a big difference in the long-term sustainability of our production. If you'd prefer to listen to the game, you can find all our episodes in podcast form at emberfables.com, on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. This show would not be possible without our community of Embers and the generous support of our patrons who love what we create and financially contribute to supporting the show. To learn more and to join our community, check out the links in the video description below. God bless and have a great day.